You could have had bigger total, or was it the might of Indian batting which?
No, I think we could have been have a big total. Though we had been playing Tamim and Mushfiq get out by part time. It's always difficult. That time we had been in the top. Maybe from the ball we have been 6-7 runs short. It could have been easily to 330, 40. But suddenly wicket fall from there again. Sakib and Riyad couldn't go through. So always difficult from there to score 300.
Considering the fact that this team looks up to you as a leader, as a captain, your guidance. So in the next big ICC tournament, the 50-over tournament is 2019. And considering you have had a decent performance, decent run in the one-day side whenever you have played. So do you see yourself continuing till 2019 World Cup? I know it's just asking you, considering that this dressing room looks up to you.
No, I haven't decided. I mean, I'm still enjoying. So maybe not. You never know. I will never think about it. So as long as I enjoy, I'll keep going.
Was a strategy to bowl a lot of short balls to Dhawan premeditated, because these guys have obviously started to play short balls really well, because that plan went really awry today?
No, actually, I think we didn't ball into the right areas. When you don't ball into the right areas, then the short ball doesn't affect. That's the thing. I mean, you have to ball the right areas, then the short ball will count. So already, we gave 2-3-4s in first 2-3 balls. 1-4, and suddenly you come and ball the short ball. Obviously, batters on top. So I think that's the way it doesn't work. We have to learn that that sort of wicket we have to ball the right areas as long as possible.
Mashrafe, I know that you've been saying it's just another game, and that's what psychologists also, sports psychologists also say, that it's just another game. But back home in Bangladesh, it was far from just another game. Everybody was extremely excited about it. Were you actually able to treat it as just another game?
No, I have to. I mean, we knew that it's going to be a difficult match. But yes, I think if you talking about the pressure, I think the way Tamim's and Mushfiq batting, even the way Sabir Rahman started, it didn't look like we are tensed. But once we lose wicket in the middle patches, it's become difficult. So you are asking that it's another game, but I think players have to take it easily, and have to think the next tour is coming up. Maybe South Africa. Oh no, maybe Australia is coming up. So we have to get ready for it. I mean, once you lost, people will talk. This is normal. So players don't have to think much about it.
Mashrafe, two questions. Number one is that despite you having a pretty decent bowling lineup, the ease with which the Indian batsmen scored 265 must have been very threatening for the Bangladesh team, the ease with which they scored. And number two, what is your prediction for the final, where India plays Pakistan?
Look, I think, yes, we have good bowling attack. We always believe that, but sometimes it doesn't work, especially that sort of wicket. Once you're bowling the second half, it's always difficult. But as I said before, that we have to learn a bit more to stop runs, that sort of wicket, because we can't just asking wicket all the time, especially batting order like India. So we have to learn a little bit more that how can we stop runs and put pressures to the opponent, and other things that both teams I think played really good cricket in this tournament, and they both are been into the final. My best wishes will be with India and Pakistan both, but we finally can't prediction. It's always difficult match.
Are you four of your batsmen have had very good tournaments, but are you a bit over-reliant on those four, because it puts quite a lot of pressure on them and there was no support at all, really?
Yeah, obviously it's put some pressure all the time. You can't just asking all the time. Tamim, Mushfiq, and Riyad and Saqib asking runs, but it's happened sometimes. But it will be nice that if some youngster come and join. Normally they did before, but this time it was hard for them. But hopefully, I think that once we back to England in 2019, they'll become seniors and they'll do much better than what they did this time.
That's 2 questions in English.
Mashrafe, what do you have to say about the short selections by Tamim and Mushfiq? And this is not the first time. We saw it in the World T20 as well. Some shots were played at a time when they could have played some other shots. I mean,
look, it's difficult to answering that question for me because they might thought this is part timer. They have to go after him. That sort of things may be working in his mind. But if you look back to other batsmen, they just think that we still strike rotate. They keep believing themselves that they can take on any bowlers. So maybe this way we could have been think. But it's again depend on both that what the mindset up was there.
Last question in English. Mashrafe, you must be disappointed today, but in terms of the journey that the team has been on and getting this far, you're breaking new ground all the time. So can you just tell us a bit about your sort of pride in the overall team? Yeah,
obviously, boys should feel pride, but I think tournament like this, you have to be. I think physically or skill-wise, we are not too bad. Yes, we are coming up. Still, we need to learn so many things, but I think we get to be little bit more ready to mentally to playing that sort of match. Once you are ready with mentally, anything can possible. So next time I think boys will learn, because they both times in 2015 and 2017, both times we have been to the knockout system. So if we can go through next time, hopefully boys will learn that how to get ready mentally.